my wonderful little brat. I ran these videos through, I don't know what's in them. Sometimes I'm a naughty girl, sometimes I'm not. Those I usually just delete anyway. I love those people. They don't like me because I complain about the dogs, so I quit doing it. And the people aren't smart enough to stay away from them dogs, they're going to cause themselves some problems. I'm not going to get involved anymore. I'm going to buy a car and buy a little cheap. I'm going to take a bank loan. My credit score is going up. Peaches, he's going to be throwing up in here in a little while. He's going to be out. This is my trail. If you're new to my videos, I've walked about 1,970 laps on this. I figured out between 12 to 15 minutes is a mile walking time, 7 to 10 laps is a mile, and 1,940 laps is 194 miles on this. I should cross 200 today, and I'm like 6 months pregnant, 7 months pregnant. I don't know. I'm gonna go to the hospital again, just on a checkup, maybe get an ultrasound. I was driving a truck. I went through this top secret thing where they ultrasound your truck, everything when you go through it. And they sent me a picture of a baby. Yeah, my name was Stephen Paul Pruitt back then. Nobody knew I was Mrs. Now my driver's license says Mrs. Paul Pruitt. And you know what? I love being a girl. I mean, I should have been a girl from the beginning. My friends told me I was a girl. My mom told me I was a boy. And everybody else in the world told me I was a girl. So my parents decided to brainwash me to be a boy. It took me a while to figure that one out. Princess Diana. Okay, my family was involved with England because Dad was an English brat. He was a Royal Navy captain. I used to work for NASA, and when I retired, I asked if I had any benefits from me or anything. He said, no, we put it all in a trust. I said, okay, thank you. So that's why that trust is such a monster. I'm pulling it today. I'm going to call my attorney. I'm going to say, hey, what is it going to cost for me to do that? And I'm going to use my investment money to pay for it. So, the thing that's going to happen is I'm going to pull my accounts. We're going to buy a nice home. We're going to keep this property. We're either going to buy it or we're going to rent it. And we're going to keep it. We're going to keep it as a vacation home. So when the kids get older, this is a very, very nice, pretty place. But Randy wants to move down to Meeker, Colorado. Right now, we're looking for places to go that are in Craig. But if I could retire him, a few promotions here, a few promotions there, might do it. Oh wow, that sun feels so good. It's supposed to be 43 out here. The thing about the trust is nobody's helping me with it. I have to do it all myself. I hired a guy named Troy I'm going to talk to him today. I should have his phone number. I should be able to call him and say, hey, what do you think about pulling that trust? How much would you charge? And if it's $300 an hour, I'm going to give him a starting fee, probably about $600, and then I'll give him a percentage when he pulls it. You know, I'll have to tell him what I'm going to give him. I don't know what's in there, so I can't promise money I don't have. I learned with Mark. Honestly, when I think back and everything else, the problem I had with Mark is I loved him. I don't love him like I love Randy, but I could have. But I don't like him. I think the power of love can overcome anything. I'm upset that I found out what they were doing wrong, and like I said, it happened that way. That was a very bad time in my life. I was working for Prime. It wasn't Prime's fault. Rob Lowe's was a class act for this kid. Was a little smartass. I think he was into stuff he shouldn't have been. And then he had that Van Diesel guy that was coming around. They were all involved in it. Randy had a problem with his ex. Just loved the hell out of that guy. I could see a crush like that. Easy with Van. He's an eye-getter. Mark was he was tricky about things. I don't know. I knew there was something wrong with him, but he captivated me. And I don't know how I did that. So I ended up with Randy, the guy that I told 35 years ago down at the hot springs in Moretta, over there, I believe, in Arizona. I'd never date. I'm happier than I've been in a long time. When I was 5, my dad took me down to the caves because there was a doctor down there. Leech Hitler was down there, and he helped me